So good afternoon. Today is 1st of August. So let's see by the end of the month we can make money or not. Because by the end of the month only, setups are not working and I am losing most of the money at that time only. So here is little guidance about the trade setup. So the thing is, you can say trades are spreaded all over the trading days, and there is random wins and losses. So it is the part of the game, you cannot deny it. Can you avoid it? At first it is totally unavoidable, so you have to do the losses, you have to bear it, otherwise there is no any other technique. You have to face the losses and you have to accept it, not learn from it. If you try to learn from it, you will be dead. Because see, at this area, if I will turn the view app, see, you will see here, and it is also not a Fibonacci, proper Fibonacci thing. mm, no, proper Fibonacci is there, but it is still not that much proper. So what I want to say here, see here, uh, okay, let us go. Let's do this Fibonacci. So see, this is a view app, right? It took a support at the not support, resistance at the view app, which is very good indicator that it is taking resistance, means it will fall, and it fell. Similarly over here you can see there was a Fibonacci of 62%, and it has penetrated the important zone. So here your tendency is to short, and also it has touched the VWAP very properly. But in the next candle, and also there was very good candlestick pattern in 5 minute, as well as you can see in 15 minute. So it is the part of the game, you cannot deny it. You have to just trade with it and forget the SL, move forward to the new trade. So see here it did not perform well, right? And here you can see there was no VWAP. Okay, let's he comparing this with this. So this also formed at a very important crucial level at this area, and also at this area, this block you can say, but it has crossed the VWAP. That means you should not take the trade, right? But here you can see, if in higher time frame, means in 45 minutes, if I will go, see here it formed a doji, and again it crossed the VWAP and fell down. Same thing here also happened. It crossed the VWAP. I got very sure that it will work, but it betrayed me. This was not a plus setup very much. This was a very A plus setup. So this did not work. And this later became a plus setup when it crossed the VWAP. It is telling that I will go short, but instead of some positive news or something else, it did not work out. So this week 3 setups that did not work out. And now let's go to this setup and also see, you are saying you are doing a mistake, same trade, same setup. Another person took, he is expert, he also lost, he gave a very big SL, still he lost. I kept two type of SL in two type of account. One I kept a SL over here, and I kept it another account. I kept ASL over here, and later I trailed it little bit above, so I saved a few little dollar. When this candle formed and it did not work out and it covered in the next candle, I understood that it won't work. So this is the bad thing of trading. It will means once it means what I want to say is after a series of winning there will be a series of loss. So instead when you are winning, that time you should take your full TP, not half. See that thing only over here I did not book some quantity to reduce the loss. Instead I took full loss. So in every trade you should take full loss or full TP. And another thing I was trying to tell was reversal of the setup. So here it got accumulated and it was like one of the favorite what to say, and also I added few quantity. So do not add any quantity. Whatever quantity you are holding you should hold, and most importantly all of the trades should have same amount of quantity and fixed amount of SL and TP. And what I wanted to discuss over here was, see this setup, when it did not work out, that time you could have traded in opposite direction. Means when a plus setup is failing, that time you can trade against the setup. But before entering there should be a little accumulation. In accumulation it is showing that it will go up. Accumulation it will means it is inviting the sellers. In this setup it invited the seller come here. First seller came, second seller came over here, third seller came over here, fourth seller came over here. It got trapped and then it got removed with this candle. So similar to that, over here also this formed in 1 hour. This is in 15 minutes. Let's go to 30 minutes chart. So at first buyer came, second buyer came. Okay, this one will be understood in 1 minute very nicely. So change of character, buyer came, then a retest of that area, then again buyers came one time, two time. So again a buyers came three time. So again fourth time buyers came. See, four times buyers are coming. Four times buyers or sellers are coming. So it is good. So when the buyers got tired, this was an important level. That is why it was halting at this area. Otherwise, like in silver, it was falling, but in gold, it was halting at this area. So when it was halting, means new buyers will trail their SL downward to just avoid the loss, and new sellers will keep their SL over here, over here, over here, and over here. So now your job is to just take opposite side of the trend. Like this you can take and keep it to take profit over here. 1 to 1 is good. One if you can then reduce the SL and target little big 1:2. So this thing happened one time, two time, and another time it happened was like here. See, after a fall it was halting. Let's go to, this is 23rd of July, 20 23rd of July. So on 23rd of July, you can see at first buyers came. Very good. One time buyers came. Oh, why? Because this is an important support area. Also, two Fibonacci's are there cluster. Not two, three are there. But let's take two only. Okay, let me show you. From this bottom to this top, you can see 62 and 65 important level. Done. Then from this swing low to this area, you can see it is at 50% level. So 50% was not touched properly, and as you have realized, 62 and 38% is, if they collide together, it makes a deadly combo. So here it was the deadly combo. So first try, one try, and it went up. Second try, it kind of went up, and third try, it kind of went up. Then immediately it fell because buyers got exhausted and it fell. So here also you could have shorted. So similar thing we will try over here. Right here it failed, right? So at this area you can see from top to bottom 68% retracement level, also a very good Fibonacci level, not Fibonacci, VWAP level, means very strong area, plus a support resistance is there. It had penetrated and touched that inside area, and it also gave change of character. So how many times there was the try? One, two, two sellers tried. So just two tried. So you could have bought and kept a sell over here and a target over here. Target not reached. So sometimes it is working, sometimes it is not. But see, if there are three tries or more tries, then you should short. Like here, one try and two try. Again, if it went up and then it was selling down, then you could say three or four. That time it would have worked much properly. So let's find out more setups and also see. So it is better to not change anything. Losses will be the part, and see, risk to reward will be 1 is to 1.5, so that even if my accuracy is 50%, then also I am earning 0.5. So in two trades I will be earning 0.5%. So that 0.5 is the important thing. And also in that loss, if I am saving like zero point 0.1 or 0.2%, then I am making 0.5 to like if I am saving 0.1%, then it is saving 0.2%. How? Let me tell you. So suppose if you are suppose in a trade you are making let's take 100 150, and another trade you are losing 100, so profit equal to 50, that is equal to 0.5%. But if you are saving like Here you are saving, let's take $10, that is 90. So 90 minus equal to how much? It will be 60. So okay, 60 left. So I was incorrect. I thought it will be 70, but it is 60. So I will be making 0.6%. So if it is like 10 trades, 10, oh, okay, 10 trades. In 10 trades, I would be making, this is 2 trades, so it will be like zero point 0.5 into 0.5, it will be 2.5. 10 trades of this equal to, and 10 trades of this will make 5%, means total 20 trades. And if I am saving some money exiting early, I will be making 6%. Instead of 5%, 1% extra I am making. So try to exit little early, so you will be saving the money, but do not exit totally early, because you will be sometimes eaten out or weak hand removal. So it is a part of the game. You have to try and it will work. See, in this setup, it was a very good setup at not 15. This is like 1 hour, 4 hour sale off, I think. So we are looking at which area? Okay, 14th of July we are looking. So if we go in 4 hour chart, 14th of July, 24th of July. So this one. So see here, and the thing, one touch, two, three, four. So this is 50%, not a very important vital zone. It is although an important zone, but not like this type of zone it is there. So you are trying a 50% with a less important zone, less crucial zone. So your target should be minimum. So it is a 4 hour trade. We are not executing in 1 hour. We did not execute in 1 hour. 30 minutes, kind of 30 minutes, no, not even 30 minutes also. It is 15 minutes only. So 4 to 15. This was like a logical trade. So you have to differentiate between a logical trade and a strength Fibonacci trade. This was a logical trade. So you have taken a trade over here, kept SL over here, and a TP over here. But as the market was closing, means Friday end, you have exited early, giving rationale that market will close, you will sleep, but you didn't sleep. So this is the thing. You should stop giving rationalization to take the exit. Like this only you have done many mistakes. That is why you are not so profitable. So this is Friday, and in this Friday also you did some same kind of mistake. Wednesday, Friday. Here you took the trade. You could have exited over here, or here. Yes, your target was at this area. Your entry was at this area, but you exited like at this area. So to be true, there is no proper uh, selling criteria. So the thing is, you should follow one checklist pattern type. Like if it is like this setup, then you should be targeting 1 is to 1.5. It achieved here, it achieved here, so it should be like that. And if it is logical, like this one is logical, so 1 is to 1.3 is very sweet and perfect. And see, this one was multiple support resistance and also important Fibonacci is there. Also change of character, blah 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 thing is there. Here I did one mistake. Market will close, I exited. If I was holding the trade, then I could have exited over here. So stop giving rationalization and take trade as per the rules. And last thing, see in 15 minutes, let's talk about this only first. So this was the important support area, right? And it formed a uh, dragonfly doji, and as per rules, as it has not closed in green, means showing bullishness, there is still some bearishness. So you should wait for the breakout of this candle. So when this candle gave a breakout, you could have taken a small trade from here and a small target of 1 is to 1.3. Because why 1 is to 1.3? Because there was no multiple touches, that is why. And another thing is, if we go to 1 hour, like as per the rules, this was in 4 hour trade. So let's go to 4 hours. This was a very one side momentum, 1 2 3, and also a close like this. So next time frame we should be moving, that is 1 hour. So in 1 hour, when this bullish doji formed, not bullish, bearish doji. Doji means it is showing weakness. So this is a weak doji, not strong doji. If it would have formed like this, then it was a strong doji, but it did not. So it was like a weak doji. But as per the rules you have traded, you took the trade over here and kept a sell over here, and your target was like 1 is to 1.5. So it did not achieve the target and it hit the SL. But in 30 minutes you are seeing you hit the target. So sometimes you will be profitable, sometimes you will not be profitable. So this is just the part of the game. You cannot do anything. Like if you will take 30 minutes, then sometimes also you might have suffered the loss. So you should be seeing all the time frames, but you have to decide based on what you are willing to make decision. So here only one thing could have been done, that is using multiple accounts. So in one account you took, like I have used 3 accounts over here. Instead of like that, I should have used like one account over here, like this 1 is to 1.3, and be happy with a small essence, small target. Okay. Or another one is for me at 1 hour, right? So in 1 hour you should be like this. So diversifying the trade idea, you are taking the trade, but diversifying the trade idea, it is also very important thing. So out of like 3 accounts, 2 accounts would have been made loss, 1 account would have been in profit. And in some rare scenario, this can also happen, like those 2 accounts got wiped away. Not 2 accounts, only 1 account got wiped away, but 1 account got saved. And here another learning is there. So this is a very important zone. This is a very crucial resistance, crucial resistance. So this is a 1 hour time frame chart, and it formed the important area. But the expert said that you are going with this trend, 1 2 3 4 bullish. This is hyper bullishness trade. So here he entered. So it was based on 4 hour time frame. So based on 4 hour time frame, it was in the bullish direction. So that time you should not be going in shorter time frame like 1 hour time frame. He is bullish in the 4 hour time frame, so he did not short in the smaller time 1 hour time frame. That is why he got saved. So like that, sometimes uh, suppose he did not make the money, right? So it was based on 1 hour, so we'll be taking in 15 minutes. So suppose we are taking this trade like this, right? So in some condition he might have not taken the trade, but I might have been profitable because see, this is the strength momentum came, and it might have failed like this and touch the retest area, and then it might have went up. It can happen. Market is totally unpredictable, and it might happen, it might not happen. So trade, you are not doing any mistake. You should be trading with the thing, and only thing is, if you are willing to do a reversal trade, means trap of Fibonacci trade, then you should wait for 3 to 4 times the trap, then you should buy or sell, then you could have made a surplus amount of money. So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye. And another thing, okay, before ending, I would like to say this is on 8th of July. So at first we are going to 4 hour time frame and 8th of July. So in 8th of July, you can see a 2 candle bearishness in 4 hour time frame. So we'll drop to 1 hour time frame. So in 1 hour time frame, you can see like here the zone was there. So it has penetrated, but it was not going up. Here the change of character entry was successful. Here the candle change of character was there and it fell. So that's all for that trade. But similarly over here, from this top to this bottom, it formed at a very crucial level, and also two type of setups are there. One is general setup trap plus Fibonacci trading was activated. At this candle, at this first candle only it got activated. See, at this candle it touched this area, it went up and it caused that doji candle. So there was a high chance that market will continue, but neither market continue, and it gave it a trap, again invited the buyers. It did not work. So if it is a very A plus setup, if you are thinking it is a very A plus setup, then there means whenever you was becoming so sure that it will work, that is only the most important time your trading setup is not working. Like I will say, here was the first setup where you were fully confident that it will work. No, before here it was like at this area. Here you were very confident that it will work. It did not work here. You are very confident that it will work over here. It did not work. And then here you are not confident. Here you are very confident that it will work. but it did not work. Here in general setup you lost your confidence and you exited and then it worked. So trade the plan, trade anything. You should not be too much confident. So three trades are there which I lost because of overconfidence, and then there was one other trade. Here also I was very confident that it will work. Did it penetrate? The thing is penetration. Did it penetrate at this zone till here? No, it did not. It penetrated later, but after penetration, did it cross this level? No, it did not. So you could have saved. So for setup, you are very confident that it will work, and it did not work. So after that, in this setup, you are not very confident. We'll see what will happen. Here also you saw that it was giving a very bullish breakout, so you did not look and you missed that setup. After that, again in small time frame, here you were very confident it will work. It did not work. This is the fifth trade. You were very confident and it will you said it will work. It did not. And then here you were not very confident. Here you were not very confident, and both times it worked. And then here you are very confident that it will work, but it did not work. Again here you are very confident it will work, but it did not work. So do not be very confident. You will suffer losses. You need to take the losses nicely. What I mean by nicely means a fixed amount of loss per trade, that's all, and a fixed amount of target, so that I make a profit of 0.5 from 2 trades. That's all. That's the thing. It's the secret of my energy. See, here you lost, here you won. So 0.5 you gained. Here you own 0.5 and here you lost. So 0.5 you own. Here you own, here you lost. So again you made 0.5. So see, one trade you are losing, you are winning. So 1, 2 and 3. 3 means 1.5% you made. Okay, 1.5%. In a week 1.5%, and also here you own this trade, so this is 1.5 equal to 3.5 3%, and then again you own over here, that is 1.5, that is 4.5% you made a single week. But in reality you made negative 0.5. Because why? Because in all accounts I have used, but in some trades, in see, here I was very confident, so I utilized all the accounts. Here I was not confident, so I did not utilize all the accounts. Here I was confident, so I utilized all, no, only here I was not confident, so I utilized just one account. Here I was confident, so I utilized all accounts. Here I was confident, that is why I utilized all the accounts. So see, here is the pattern. In QT1 account that I am trying to lose, in that account I have generated a profit because I have traded that account in almost all the setups. That is why I was in profit in that account. But in funding pips and QT2 I have not traded that account in all the strategies, means all the setups. Only here I took the trade. Here I missed funding pips and funding pip QT2 accounts. Missed, took the trade, only one trade. Here I lost. Here I took in only one account, that is QT1, I think QT2. Here I took in QT1 and QT2. So this is what I am trying to say, and I hope you are understanding. So you should be doing like 2 accounts per trade, and you should rotate it either by weekly basis or based on first setup and second setup rule. So this is first setup. You used funding pip and QT1. This is second setup. You used QT2 and another account, that is like GFT. This is another account. So here you utilized your 5%er, and like another account, like in which account you have not attained the full uh, consistency. So you could have shorted here with funding pip and 5%er. So three trades you have managed very well and segregated in all the accounts. So the loss got segregated and the risk also got segregated. So let's now discuss about the trade over here. Here you took the trade and you segregated in two accounts, like in funding pip and QT1. Done for the day. Here you made a loss in GFT and QT2. QT2 and GFT. So here you made profit in QT2 and GFT. So in those two accounts you got saved by saved only 0.5%. So this is on the same day. No, this is not on the same day. So again you are utilizing this account and this account. So here you are utilized like again funding pip and QT1. So in 3 days your profit, one time, two time and three time. Three time you made profit. So your funding pip and QT1, they are up by 4.5%. Can you imagine? 4.5% they are up. So again this trade. So this trade happened to be on the same day. Yes. So same day the trade occurred. So here you utilized your second pair of account, that is QT2 and GFT. So here you made a profit, here you made a loss. So zero point 0.5 you are having, here you made a profit of 1.5. So now you have 2% positive. And this account, the third account, you are only positive by how much? 1 point. Okay, let's write it down so it will be better. So in first account you are positive 1.5, 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. In next account you are up by 1.5, then loss 1%, and then plus 1.5. So now new day, again you are up by, okay, third account here you are up by 1.5%, and then third account not activated, third account not activated, third account not activated. This one was the first account again. So here you are again up by 1.5%. So this is second pair. So again you are lost by 1%. You did not trade that day. So now on the second, again this is the trade one. So in trade one you are losing again 1%. So reality is little different, but this is a hypothetical situation. If you have not missed all the setup, see, only me, I have missed this setup, and yes, this week I have not missed that many setups. Only this setup I have missed, and um, yes, only one setup I have missed. Not much. Only one setup I have missed. Only one setup. So in the hypothetical situation, you made how much? So you made this is like 4 into is like 6%. 6 r minus 1 r, so equal to 5 r. In first pair of account you are up by 5%. Okay, one. Okay, yes, I have traded all. Just this one and this one. These two are I have missed. Otherwise, I have traded all, and this one I have missed, and I have not considered this also. This in any trading account, I think. Yes. So in second pair of account, I am up by 1%, and third pair of account I am up by 1.5%. So this is how you should be trading. Instead of, then you will not fear also, and risk will be diversified and profit is also diversified. So let's discuss about this theory over here. So you have traded over here, right? And you have not traded over here. So your setup was here, but let's leave that. So this is only one trade, and then this is another trade. Here it is not there. This is another trade. This is a hypothetical one, okay? And this is another trade, and this is another trade, and here is another trade. Here trade is not activated. Let's not consider that one. Okay, let's consider that one also. So this one is will be the first account. First account 1.3. Okay, no, it has went 1.5. Let's consider 1.5. First pair of account 1.5, and did it form in the same day? No, this is another day. So first account 1.5%, and then we are taking this trade on the second account. So 1.5%. Okay, let's consider 1% only from this, and then this is the first account, that is 1.5%, and this one will be the second account, so minus 1 r, and this is the same trade on the third day, so 1 r minus 1 r, and here another big trade was there, so let's consider that one in third account. So this trade is on third account, right? That one will be forming on the new day, so it formed at this area. So that one will be again on the another account, so 1.5, and this trade was against the trade, so this one will be on the same account, so this one will be the second account, 1.5. So done. So in this week I made a loss in third account of minus 1%. So this is the key how trader Saket segregates his trading. It's funny. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, before bye bye, we will discuss. So, how many trades did I miss in this week? I missed almost all. Only I took this one. I missed this one. I missed this one. I missed this one. So only I have taken just one trade, so that also was in profit of 1.5%. So some weeks it will be very good, like here this week I could have made 5% in one account, second pair 1%, and third pair 1.5%. But in reality, I have mixed all the things and made 0%, zero, totally zero. First trade, totally zero. So instead of 5, 6, 7, 7.5%, I made just 7 point out of 7.5, I made negative 0.5. Or in one account, negative 1 hour also. That's a very deep heart, big dent. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.